Forsaken, or as the AL call it, Shadow Souled. Elaida attempts to recruit Alviarin of the White Aja, dedicated to logic, philosophy, and the pursuit of truth, as an ally, but Alviarin only supports logical decisions. Elaida then learns from Adelius about the Black Aja prisoners in the 13th Depository and takes the bait. Elaida confronts Joya and Amiko, demanding the names of Black Aja members. When Amiko refuses to talk, Elaida kills her. She then tortures Joya. Just as Joya is about to reveal a name, a Greyman assassin kills her, and then stabs Elaida multiple times. Siwan and Liane arrive just in time to kill the Greyman. Siwan heals Elaida, apologizing for the setup but relieved that Elaida isn't Black Aja. Realizing the true scope of the threat, and that at least one Black Aja is still in the tower, an uneasy alliance may be forming. Perrin and the AL successfully rescue Matt's sisters, but not before finding Naughty's charred corpse, burned alive by Volda. While still mourning, they are ambushed by Dane and some White Cloaks. Enraged, Perrin takes on Dane, while Fail fights off White Cloaks. Perrin takes a stab wound but prevails. Alana's cloud cover tactic works, until she's shot by arrows. Just as it seems she's done for, Maxine returns, taking out the White Cloaks before getting hit himself. Alana, barely conscious, asks how he found her. He grins. You turned the bond back on. 5 arrows ago, Moiraine finally tells Lan what she saw in Ruidian. In every future where she lives, Rand dies. And if Rand survives, she perishes. Accepting her fate, she knows she won't live to see the last battle. Lan comforts her, urging her to focus on the present. They share a drink, laughing at the strength of ale liquor. Lanfear visits Rand in his dreams. He reminds her of who she once was, the kind-hearted Selene and Lanfear, before she pledged herself to the Dark One that he saw in Ruidian. She admits a part of her still wants to help people. Rand gives in to his feelings, and they kiss. Moiraine seeks Egwene's help to send a message through the dream. She meets Siwan in their childhood fishing hut and pleads for White Tower support in the last battle. They reminisce, and Siwan wishes they had run away together. Moiraine, however, insists their past is broken beyond repair. Still, as they kiss, Siwan vows to find her in the next life. Egwene leaves them, and checks in on her friend's dreams. She sees Nynaeve with her and Lan's daughter. Elaine sailing with Avienda. Matt embracing his sisters as they prepare to become novices at the tower, and his mother telling him she is proud of him. Perrin at the forge in Emmons Field, with Fael and his wolf beside him. Finally, she finds Rand, still kissing Lanfear. Egwene's smile fades, realizing that the Forsaken haunting her dreams is also seducing her beloved. 95 years ago in Tanchico, a young Liandrin cradles her newborn son, Aludrin, trying to calm his cries. Her much older husband, Bora Lunalt, storms into her dingy cell and orders his lackey to drown the child. In a moment of panic and fury, Liandrin channels for the first time, killing both men. Cradling her son, she wanders through the streets of Tanchico, desperate for help but no one stops. Alone and broken, she slumps beneath a weathered statue, until Ishamael finds her. He offers her salvation, and so begins Liandrin's journey as a dark friend. She wasn't corrupted over time. She was placed by Ishamael himself inside the White Tower to spy as a Aes Sedai. In the present day, adult Liandrin dreams of sitting on the Amirlan seat. Lanfear appears in the dream and questions her loyalties now that Ishamael is dead. Liandrin affirms that she now serves Lanfear, who commands her to weed out the Black Aja sisters, secretly aligned with Ravin, and kill them. Liandrin assembles her cabal, Naomi, Chesmal, Ispan, and Jane. Mogedion watches unseen. Liandrin shows him a statue from Tanchico's past, a man who can channel, collared by 2 women wearing bracelets like Suldam. The Black Aja already has 1 bracelet. They just need the matching one and the collar, hidden somewhere in the city, to restrain the Dragon Reborn. She gives them a deadline. One day, elsewhere in the city, our undercover heroes, Nynaeve, Elaine, Matt, and Min, try to blend in. Matt teases Nynaeve's veil, lightening the mood with Min. Their mission? To retrieve the 2nd bracelet and stop the Black Aja. As the group infiltrates the city, Egwene gets a scolding from Bear and Melaine for entering Tel'aran'rhiod alone. Egwene insists she needs to learn how to fight Lanfear, but Bear warns that she's no match for a Forsaken in Tel'aran'rhiod. Egwene, however, is told that her greatest strength lies in her own dreams, where she has full control, if she believes it. Moiraine reunites with Lanfear in her dreams. Lanfear comments that Moiraine has been avoiding her. She orders Moiraine to make sure Egwene stays away from Rand as part of their deal. She also hints at a surprise in store for Rand, and tells Moiraine not to interfere. In the Aiel camp, Rand bonds with the Aiel, and Avienda shows him around. Rand accidentally touches Alcera's spear, who is training to become a maiden of the spear. As punishment, Rand must tend to her vegetables. Fair enough. Back in Eamon's field, Fael helps Perrin into the inn, asking Alanna to heal his wounds. However, Alanna is in no condition to heal anyone. In the distance, Padon Fane and a group of Trollocs set their sights on Emond's field. In Tanchico, Mat speaks to two men about a jewelry item he's looking for, a collar for men. He offers silver to show his seriousness, but is distracted by a familiar sound. He finds Tom Merrilin performing on the street. Tom wants nothing to do with Mat, remembering when he and Rand left him to fend off a fade. Mat promises to make it up to Tom by offering drinks, claiming he will never guess who blew the horn of Valera. Liandrin praises Naomi for wiping the young girl's memories, but wonders if she can make the weave even more precise. Naomi says only the Forsaken can pull off that level of work. Back in the world of dreams, Egwene tries to eject Bear and Moiraine by simply willing them out, as they instructed her. After several failed tries, it finally works. Or does it? Egwene winds up back in a nightmare scenario, strapped to a wheel in the same Shan-Chan-style outfit from her time in captivity. Lanfear appears and taunts her, revealing that Rand knows who she is now, and everything else. Egwene jolts awake. Bear reminds her that in Tel'aran'rhiod, belief is everything. If she believes she's more powerful than Lanfear, then she is. Rand and Moiraine reunite for the first time since Ruad'Din. Rand questions her about what she saw in the rings. Will he go mad? Kill Egwene? Kill Moiraine? Her answer to all three: sometimes. They shift to discussing the Sakanin, the powerful sangreal Moiraine now carries. She asks Rand how to resist being consumed by it. He says, don't submit. Fight it. As Rand speaks, the one power hums around him and objects start rattling. He's feeling the pull again. Moiraine grounds him. Unknown to both, Lan is watching from a distance. In a quieter moment, Fael and Perrin swap backstories. Fael shares that both her parents were generals, and she grew up in Saldaya's military culture. One day her mother confessed to being a dog friend, and tried to make Fael swear the oaths. Fael refused, and her mother killed her brother. That was the day she left in search of the Horn of Valera. Perrin opens up about his late wife Layla, and how he still carries that guilt. Then he hits her with a line. Despite all the darkness in the world, when I look at you I see only light. Smooth, Perrin. At the White Cloak camp, Padon Fane rolls up with an army, telling Eamon and Dain that they crushed a group of Trollocs on the road. He proposes an alliance to restore order to the two rivers. Mat brings Tom up to speed. Rand is the Dragon Reborn. He blew the Horn of Valera, and now speaks the Old Tongue. Then he spots Elaine. He recognizes her as the daughter heir of Andor from the time he served in Queen Morgase's court. Tom is ready to dip when he hears Liandrin's name, until Elaine gets recognized by a suspicious admirer. Tom steps in quickly, claiming she's just his apprentice. The man demands a performance. Elaine sings The Hills of Tanchico, and Tom plays accompaniment. Turns out she's got pipes. Nynaeve and Min are tipsy and swapping thoughts about whether Tanchico turned Liandrin into the monster she is. An old man nearby overhears and claims to know her. Nynaeve buys him another drink to get more dirt. He drops a wild rumor. Liandrin's ghost recently massacred the Lunal clan just weeks ago. Ispan, spying nearby for the Black Aja, takes note. Later, Naomi wakes up to find Liandrin pointing a deadly weave at her. Liandrin accuses her of hiding something. Naomi confesses. The collar is in the Panox palace. Liandrin kills Naomi for working for Raven, and declares her own intention to become one of the Chosen. Ispan returns from her trip to the pub to report what she's learned, though it's unclear if she spilled everything after witnessing Liandrin kill Naomi. Olenna's near death, but Mat's younger sisters, Bode and Eldrin, visit to thank her for saving them. They assume she can just heal herself. Maxime explains that Aes Sedai can heal others, not themselves. He realizes the girls can channel. Olenna, weakly, walks them through how to heal her, and they succeed. She rises again, and tells Maxime, I told you there are warriors in the two rivers. Downstairs, Perrin tells Fael that his golden eyes are a result of being a wolf brother. The conversation turns back to the Horn of Valera. Perrin can't keep it a secret any longer. He shows Fael the drawing of Mat blowing the horn. She's shocked someone else found it. Then he kisses her. Alanna and Maxime watch from nearby, smiling. Alanna offers to heal Perrin's wounds. I don't know why I don't trust Fael. Hopefully she proves me wrong. Nynaeve and Min return just in time to catch Elaine's final note. After some light dancing, the two groups trade info. Then one of Mat's contacts, one of the guys from earlier, shows up with one of the bracelets. Says he found it in his father's shop. Mat pays him generously. In Tel'aran'rhiod, Ispan waits for Raven, but Moghedien shows up instead. She tortures Ispan, and learns that Liandrin killed Naomi, and plans to join the Forsaken. Then she kills Ispan. Then Moghedien visits Nynaeve and Elaine, overpowering their minds with a deadly compulsion. She senses Nynaeve's block. Rooted in fear, the girls proudly reveal their mission to hunt the Black Aja and that they found one of the bracelets. Moghedien forces Nynaeve to hand over the bracelet. Nynaeve tries to resist, but the compulsion is too strong. Moghedien reveals Ravin wants them dead, but she decides to mess with him by not killing them. She erases their memories of the encounter and leaves a cut on Nynaeve's cheek. When they regain awareness, the bracelet is gone, and they're confused. Elaine notices the fresh wound on Nynaeve's face. Egwene confronts Rand about Lanfear. She's furious he didn't tell her the truth. Rand tries to explain, saying she's been distant ever since she started training with the Wise Ones. And from the way Rand talks, it kinda sounds like he's in love with Lanfear. Like what the hell? Egwene snaps that Lanfear's been torturing her in her dreams. Rand is shocked. He had no idea. Then, Samael attacks. Aviendha and Egwene fight alongside Rand, who unleashes terrifying power that shakes the foundations. Samael is buried in the rubble. Egwene and Aviendha inform Rand that Alcera was on the top floor. Rand finds her crushed beneath the debris. He tries desperately to revive her, convinced that as the Dragon Reborn, with the prophecy on his side, he can both destroy and create. But even he can't bring back the dead. Moiraine gently tells him to stop. He breaks down sobbing. This better not be the little surprise Lanfear said she's sending. And what's with the stupid tests? So Moiraine is now working with Lanfear, or what? Fael, Bane and Chiad spot an army pouring out of the ways, headed straight for Eamon's Field. The last battle may be on the horizon, but first, war is coming to the Two Rivers. The people of the Two Rivers prepare for war. Defensive barriers are raised. Villagers train for battle. Alana guides Matt's sisters in the One Power, but the girls are more interested in fireballs than calm control. Perrin oversees it all from the forge, earning the names Lord Perrin and Lord Goldeneyes, titles he never asked for. When the alarm bell sounds, everyone scrambles, only to find it's not Trollocs, but the Tuathan. Among them,